Hello YouTube, I am the one and only Spudbud, and this video is going to be my thoughts on the upcoming Nerf 2019 blasters. I prepared notes for this. I looked at a couple videos and some images of the new blasters, and I'm here to give my thoughts on them. Starting with the Titan minigun, I think this is basically going to be a more expensive and worse infamous Hyperfire rapid strike, full auto magazine fed blaster. It's like a official Nerf Scorpion, like a Scorpion from the Dart Zone, because of the fake barrel and it's magazine fed. I don't think we needed this. I don't think we need the Titan. It's big, it's flashy. The only real reason I can see people buying it is for the magazine, because it's a 50 round magazine. And what I think is actually going to end up happening is toy swapping. That's where people will buy the Infamous, take the magazine out of the package, put in either a 25 round drum or a 35 round drum because they look similar, put that back into the box, take it back to whatever store they bought it from, and return it, and essentially get a free 50 round magazine. I think people are honestly going to do that just to get this magazine, or some third party company is going to be able to produce one. My last gripe about it is that it's got the same name as the Titan rocket launcher that we all know and love. So now we have to clarify. Next substance, the Nerf Mega Megalodon. It's baby's first Mastodon. It's a slightly beefier but less accurate Roto Fury. I kind of want to see if somebody makes like a really wicked 20 Mega Dart Absolver out of it. That'd be kind of nice. The Green Rival Helios repaint with new Rival Drum magazine. Just like the Titan, people are only going to buy it for the drum. And I think we're going to see a bunch of these at Goodwill's, just the blaster with no magazine, because people are going to buy it and then throw the Helios away because we all already have a Helios or something better than a Helios. And the same thing with the Rival Edge series, the rest of it. They're just green repaints with a few new pieces, and people are just going to buy them, take the pieces out, and give the gun away because they already have it, and because it's an ugly shade of green that nobody likes. It's like safety vest green. The Alpha Strike series. This was a mistake. This was just made to try and compete with how Dart Zone and X-Shot sell their stuff, with some of the blasters legitimately being the same looking like they function exactly the same as some of the X-Shot blasters I've seen. This was a bad idea. The colors are ugly, the skeleton grips are excessive, the performance is going to be poor unless, like with the Snapfire, somebody figures out like some crazy modding potential and figures out how to make it shoot really crazy. I don't think many people are going to buy it, and if the way Nerf's prices go, they're going to be too expensive and you don't get a lot of bang for your buck. What did I say about here? I in my notes I said that they copied the X-Shot Vigilante for the Lynx because it's the same idea. I said single shot is not impressive because, like, if they're already giving us a bunch of Jolt reskins, why are you giving us more single shot pistols? I don't get it. Do you think people like this? Is this what you think we want? No. Let's see. Speaking of Jolt reskins, there are so many just Jolts that are just going to be out now with the official licensed stuff. Honestly, I'm wondering if we're just going to have an entire wave that's just going to be nothing but Jolts. And I don't like it. I do not like Jolts. They're too small, and I don't want to pay $7 for a single shot pistol. The licensed guns, so Fortnite, Star Wars, and Overwatch, these are just worse versions of guns that we already have that cost more, because the internals are weaker in some of the licensed guns, because those companies that license them out to Nerf don't want their products to hurt somebody, because then it's a lawsuit and then it looks bad. We're just going to see weaker and weaker guns. Nerf is depending on that too much to sell it. You can only get by on the novelty for so long. The Dart Scooper, that thing is too short. They need to put like an extendable handle on it, like how on canes it can, like, you push down a little bit and it extends. They need to put one of those on the handle so that you can have it for kids, for adults, because kids aren't going to want to clean up the darts. It's like trying to sell a broom to a child. You can't. It's not going to work. Adults aren't going to be able to use it to clean up, and kids won't want to use it. And it looks like it's not even going to be able to pick them up that well anyway. And it might probably shred up the darts that it actually does pick up with the blender it has on the front of it. It's like a push mower, but for foam. The Ruckus. But has anybody else noticed this? That Hasbro is just selling us more and more indexing clips that only work for one blaster? We're all seeing this. This isn't... The whole reason everybody likes these magazines is because these work in any gun that takes a magazine. You can't do that with the indexing clips. You can't just take one and pop it into another gun and expect them to work the same. That's not good. And with the Ruckus, it's even worse, because you can't even fully reload the clip while it's in the blaster. You have to shift it around. That's not good. You have to shift it around to reload it. It's like the same problem I have with the Barricade, but, like, should have been fixed. The Trilogy. If that thing doesn't use Sledgefire shells, it's a mistake. And it's exactly what I said about the ratcheting clip system, where you keep introducing single blaster only systems. It's not going to go good. People will have to buy more of the same gun to get the thing that they need. Let's see. The Rival Heracles. It's like a Night Finder and a Chronos had a love child. And it's the Chronos' red-headed stepbrother that nobody likes. Unless the bit on the front is like an actual magazine and like actually can make it so it has more ammo capacity than the Chronos and better performance, nobody's going to want to get it. Nobody. The Nerf Rival Perseus. All the note says that this one might be good, but honestly I forgot what the Perseus looks like. Hold on, I gotta look up what a Perseus is. Oh right, this is the one with the hopper, like the mini hopper, like submachine gun. That one looks good. Like, this one is strangely competent compared to the rest of the ones I've talked about, because it's the issues that everybody had with the Zeus and the issues that everybody had with the Chaos, just kind of like the solutions to those just put into this, right? Because the problem with the people didn't like the Zeus because it was too big and you couldn't clear jams easily, and people didn't like the Chaos because the batteries, right? People wanted a rechargeable battery and it took too long to produce a rechargeable battery. This has the rechargeable battery, and you can take the whole hopper out to clear out any jams. So that's like a really good move on Nerf's part. I feel like this might replace the Hera. That's the kind of current flywheel like submachine gun, and that'll be kind of interesting to see. I can't wait to see somebody strap like a big bin on top of it and make it like a crazy have a crazy capacity. The Zombie Strike Revoltinator. It's the Fortnite submachine gun, whatever it is, the rifle that you see in the stores. It's that, but uglier. And considering we just have the zombie survival series with the like zombie modulus stuff, like the scavenger and all the attachments, that it makes no sense to introduce a blaster that doesn't have a stock attachment point or a barrel attachment point. It stands out and it doesn't flow with the rest of the series, and people aren't going to want to get that. Let's see. So my overall thoughts are that Hasbro has too much of a focus on branded deals with the Fortnite guns, the Overwatch guns, the Star Wars, and we're not going to see like actual releases other than those because they're just pre-existing internals put into a new shell so it fits the theme. And the price tags are going to be higher, of course, because they're branded. So now people might actually like legitimately just move over to other brands like X-Shot and whatever Busby calls themselves now. The exclusive clips that I mentioned before is too much of an issue. I'm worried that we're just going to keep doing that until none of the blasters can work together. And there's too much focus on style over substance, I think. A lot of these blasters are just here to look good and look flashy or look cool. Some of them don't even do that. And the whole point is just looking good and not actually doing anything. Like with the Alpha Strike series, what's it called again? The Alpha Strike series. It's all about looking cool and not actually delivering anything. And that's a really dangerous precedent to be setting, especially when the other brands seem to kind of be ramping up their blasters and their performance. This does not spell good for Nerf guns. I don't think, unless Hasbro can pull something big and something good, I don't think there's going to be a big future for like Hasbro. And we as Nerfers this is probably our fault somehow, but that's okay. We'll just move to the other brands and making our own blasters. Who knows? Somebody might figure out something. You can do something crazy with some of the new blasters, and I'm gonna be wrong. But this is what I'm saying now. All right. Thank you. This is the one and only Spud Bud signing off.